Solo na sleep you dey sleep so?
No, Bobs, I dey enjoy Magic TV.
But you know wetin but Magic TV? The one thing wey me glad for. They say that they do live program them. Then they do live streaming, live shows, live coverage, obituary, advert. Then they do Zoom for them party, meeting. It like you get funeral service. Then ready for Zoom and for you. And always me don't hear so about Magic TV. It's like they come for help people them.
Well, this kind of batinia, how about the couple?
But what me know, I understand say Magic TV reasonable for anything where you want do. You go feel say na radio you dey go for go do am. But na Magic TV, outside people and go see all thing na dey you dey do am.
Well, this Italic them come with the magic box for we.
But one good thing about Magic TV, if you dey na you host, you get public notice, you get obituaries, you get any announcements where you want do, just call 032 138 138. Then they can collect them and give you prize.
Magic TV, Usai, reality, they meet fantasy.
Feel more, see more.
Good afternoon and welcome to Magic Newspaper Review. Today is Thursday and today is the fourth segment of Magic Newspaper Review. And just like every other day, we take three newspapers we will work on, and I can always get me analysts where they analyze the newspaper from a proper one, so I say go get a kind of knowledge of waiting there are the newspaper the way they circulate and have the street of Freetown. But before I go far, I always read from now the headlines that we get and the type of newspaper that we get now with Dex, and just like I can tell now newspaper there plenty way they na the street of Freetown and Sierra Leone. But Magic not be able to watch all at once, so we can take three. And the three newspaper that we'll get today, the one Salon Maps newspaper, the other one Coco Times newspaper, and the third one na Daybreak newspaper. Fabul, with that I go encourage me analyst, me pan-Africanist, me senior journalist for introducing himself to now.
Good afternoon, Mina Edward Nyaketwe.
That na Edward Nyaketwe. We able analysts we can analyze for the newspaper then to how you want them, to how you self go able to understand and let you get a kind of knowledge of waiting then at the newspaper. We know say for read and memorize now two different things that you understand. They make Edward Nyaketwe there for do that for now. Fambul. Our first newspaper headlines now today when at the Salon Maps newspaper is the first lady call to order. That's the first topic we'll get for look at. The second one from Concord Times, where it says 29 victims disappear at Health Ministry. The British High Commissioner closed $18 million initiative today. One Nation Reggae Festival generates substandard revenue. Dr. Ibrahim Bangura and Extreme programs and creation of the APC party. Brother reminded over wounding with intent. Okay. Brothers remind over wounding with intent. That are always to go watch at now the Concord Times newspaper. And the Daybreak newspaper say APC needs Dr. Sylvia Biden big time. Mankind Pharmacy in alleged money laundering. So that waiting that we go look at the Daybreak newspaper. So Fambul, before we go inside the newspaper review proper one, we'll take a short break. When we come back, we go begin analyze, or Edward Nyake go begin analyze from our proper one. Don't forget, say still watch Magic Television on channel 38, YouTube and our Facebook page. I still with Edward Nyaketwe. Edward Nyaketwe, we first newspaper we look at today now the Daybreak newspaper. And the first topic here is APC need Dr. Sylvia big time. The writer, they not stating name here, but with your kind of knowledge we get, but Doctor and the APC, you understand. Why you think say the APC need them now more than how them be need them before?
Well, firstly, Dr. Biden, an honorary member of the All People's Congress Party, and as an honorary member, you are bound or you are due for making your own point, and for contribute to the party in development one.
Okay.
Dr. Biden is a fine medical doctor, a journalist, a practicing journalist, just as so many of other people out there. And it all work immensely when it comes to our voices being heard, even before coming to politics.
Okay.
But I want to throw light on something before I come to that point.
Okay, go ahead.
For me, personally, what I think,
Yeah.
Dr. Biden starts for lost some amount of credibility when he come into active politics.
Okay. Which mean you try for tell the listeners and say Dr. Sylvia been better when he not there into politics than when he come into politics.
Yes.
Okay.
Because as soon as he came into politics, she was made the executive assistant to former president
Okay.
Umar.
Yeah, that was
She became Minister of Social Welfare
and Gender Affairs.
and General Affairs. And he go on for all meaningful position also at the government, you understand?
Okay.
That automatically makes you a member of the All People's Congress,
Congress.
as if you wish.
Okay.
But I would like for see Dr. Biden, Sylvia Biden as Sylvia Biden with the voice of the voiceless. You understand?
Yeah.
The mouthpiece of the people, than the Sylvia Biden now I'm seeing as an active politician.
Okay. So for
Coming to
so for you now, before you go to the next slide, for you now, they say Dr. Sylvia now a definition of politics change people.
yeah, somehow, even though probably personally in character not to change,
Okay.
because she still talks, she still not that some abuse, some strong languages then they can use way. I can understand, we are all human beings.
Okay.
But coming to the APC need Dr. Sylvia Biden. You see, say Dr. Sylvia Biden is very smart. He don't create a very good relationship with some members of the Sierra Leone People's Party.
Okay.
And she still poses as a member of the APC party. She's still an honorary member of the party.
Okay.
But if I can debunk to that newspaper, yes, they might need her. She's important because she's a technocrat. You get your idea there. And
Okay.
she's very rigorous and radical when it comes to ways how for making points be known. You understand?
Okay.
But I would say they don't make within the party. They don't begin seeing her like I say she's selling out.
Like she's a mole.
Well, she's selling out. I'll not say more because she's
Like she is a mole. I not say she's a
well. I will not use that word.
mole. Okay.
I will use sell out.
Okay.
They don't begin say like they sell out.
That's a lot. Okay.
Because if you are having a very good relationship with a very key personality in the country, and then you don't want to make that personality they extend in friendship to others,
Yeah.
you grow angry because of that. I don't think that's a patriotic and a stateswoman behavior.
Okay.
Because
Especially when the person in question, you both are coming from the same roots.
party, that is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I don't have to go deep into that.
No,
That's
yeah,
why I
because
just
not
give
to
me
that
scenario.
scenario,
Yeah. You understand?
Yeah.
It don't make any sense. Everybody get right to friendship. Everybody get right for praise. Anybody will feel for praise.
Okay.
So you see, say the article try to ask a question, and when I read this article, I pity the editor. Why I say I pity the editor? It is an alarm call.
Okay.
It is an headline that in journalism we call and say the catch the keep
Okay.
and keep people attention. Because Dr. Sylvia Biden is very crucial right now.
Yeah.
But to say she is of more importance to APC for make they win the election, I will not agree.
And because that's the reason why I ask you how.
I
Because
will not agree.
if you check now, if I'm the chairperson of the APC, due to doctor in closeness with the SLPP.
Well, I will not say the closer with the SLPP because
Okay, with the first
with
lady.
the first lady, because on
With the
numerous occasions she don't lambast the president.
and the
You understand?
chief minister and
Yes,
other
the chief
SLPP.
minister is as usual.
Okay, so now in too much closeness with the first lady, and the first lady now is senior member of the SLPP party.
That's another question again. Will come up.
Yes, and that you as an APC somebody now, if they tell you for count doctor back now the APC, let we say he don't go out. They say for count and
She's
back.
still a member of
I
the
know.
APC.
Let me say let we say he don't go out. You understand? Because I think there is an article now the APC constitution where say if you as APC member to support for somebody when they contest against the APC, that don't make you not a member of the APC.
Well, let me make one
And
clarification.
she has been supporting the first lady,
Well, let me make
not
one.
as flag
No,
bearer.
I'm not supporting her, but let me
Okay.
make one clarification. She is a friend and a sister to the first lady. And you know support the first lady in any or the only moves who I think say support the first lady on, from what I know, is the construction of the 34 military hospital.
Yeah.
She gave, I think, how many bags of
100
cement.
bags of cement.
That is what she did. As a friend and a sister.
And a sister.
Not a patronizer of the Sierra Leone People's Party.
Okay.
So let's make that clear.
Okay.
And coming to that, one of the law of power that is governing politics that all our politicians are flaunting, using, one of the law of power tells you always get for keep your opponents very close to you. So on Sylvia inside, I think she's doing that. She's keeping a very significant member of the opposition. I will refer to the SFP in this case as the opposition.
Okay.
Very close, you
Let me
understand?
just read an article here.
But I'm coming before you read the article because I know where you want to touch.
Okay.
Why I say I also agree with this the particular newspaper editor, because they are using, that's their own opinion. They can quote anybody. They can quote me tomorrow and put on a newspaper. That's my own opinion.
Okay.
But quoting someone that is not contributing directly to the voices of Sierra Leone, I don't think it was appropriate for letting quote. I will not call him. Let will cost me mama tomorrow.
Okay.
Because I'll tell you they watch Magic Television,
So-
or you go get people where they watch Magic Television.
Let me just read what the writer here say. If APC is serious about kicking the SLPP out of power in 2028, they must think beyond the internal party politics. They need Sylvia big time Adebayo stress.
so you see,
know why I say I read this article?
that's why I say I know where you're coming from.
You know
So,
why I say I read this article?
some of these editors.
Time come where they be don't tell we say Adebayo is not a member of the APC party.
Well, I don't want us to go into that.
And
what
now-
I want to follow go into is the person in question
That's
in
doctor.
activities. No, it's not doctor. The one way make that suggestion because
Okay.
this Daybreak, I think is Daybreak newspaper is quoting what Adebayo said
Yes.
directly,
Mhm.
and it's just as I say, it catch the attention of people. It's a very very good one like this, but Adebayo, I will not consider Adebayo to be a patriotic Sierra Leonean. That's in the first place.
Okay.
Because if you want to join us in the fight for change Saloro, all the fight for, you should be on board.
Yeah.
You should make yourself available positively, not by strong languages, on STEAM languages. You understand?
Yeah.
What do you want me to teach my children?
If they cut, even if your children cut you listening to Adebayo's
What will I
audios,
say? You understand? So that is his own opinion,
Okay.
and I don't think he has any political ideology. Adebayo is being spoon-fed, so to say, because it ain't all the way in Holland. Now the information the way they get na Sierra Leone, from we Sierra Leoneans also. Now they publish. Adebayo have never told you that I go na this place, sorry, I go na the anti-corruption commission, or I be there na social meeting when these things were discussed. All what he's saying is an hearsay. In the court of law, hearsay is available. They can make use of hearsay evidence.
Okay.
But it is subject to jurisprudency, according to the one they study law. That's what they said.
Okay, finally, now that topic. This is a yes or no question. All said and done. Did the APC need Sylvia big time?
Yeah, they need him because he's a member. I'm not a member of the party. In
Okay.
contribution necessary.
Okay.
But for say they need him for be the technocrat or the mastermind where they steer the engine to 2028. I don't think they are even thinking of that.
Okay. Famble, that's always to analysts get for tell una about this topic where then say APC need Dr. Sylvia big time. Una do everything Edward Nyaket we don't tell una concerning that topic. Yourself get right for think how you want think you understand and
Yeah.
your canal understanding where you get about how the APC need doctor or how doctor need
What
the
I would
APC out
suggest
of
the
time.
APC need, instead of Adebayo singling out people, is they need unity amongst themselves, which are seeded.
They have started doing
gradually.
Okay.
So in that process, they will include Dr. Biden because of a
in it.
knowledge and a technocracy.
Yeah.
But
as a
for
former
say,
minister.
the APC that I know, the executive of the APC that I know, the APC party that once ruled Sierra Leone, who get sense na salon. I'm not talking about Shaka Stephen in this.
Yeah,
They will never,
Okay.
ever put Sylvia Blyden before for leadership.
Okay.
Because she has trust issue with the party.
They will be small. They tell you say picky way they cost now. Say no more than you put some they not go put you for go do.
Better thing, not to lie.
Okay, fam, but that's all waiting. Edward get for 7 about that topic. Then we go to the next topic. Mankind Pharmacy in alleged money laundering and scandal. I get issue with pharmacy. Not only pharmacy, but pharmacy and pharmacy board.
Okay.
You understand? And when you check some pharmacies, them na salon, then you go doubt who side this and they buy the medicine, and who side the one that they take supply from. You understand? We are in Panadol na pharmacy, Aberdeen Village na 20 leos. When it comes St. John na 15. When it comes PZ na 5. You understand? So like, how pharmacy board they regulate them pharmacies they are force. Now think what I get problem with. Now coming to pharmacy, Mankind Pharmacy, they allege say then they do money laundering. Okay, I go read the articles when we get there. But is it possible for a pharmacy owner to do money laundering?
Even Koto we get shop, we get 2 bread and 1 mayonnaise. It can do money laundering.
Okay.
You understand? Money laundering is not about the institution. The act is what is important, and the act is laundering. Even in Magic TV, yeah, we can do. We can. If, I don't say none of us not get that thinking, but it can happen inside there also. And money laundering in this case, because I read this article even before this time, and with the follow up, 1 or 2 journalists.
So take me to one. Take it. Just take it.
And Mankind Pharmacy, then they make like 20 or 30,000 new loans every day.
Every day.
But when they go register to NRA and other institutions, now 200, 300,000 new loans, and then they put there. Which means they are making excess, but what is reflecting in the NRA receipt is different from what they are having, and different from what they are depositing to the bank.
Okay.
Which means there are other activities them also that they are involved in that might be giving them money. But they don't want to go put on at the bank because they will have some questions. You understand what I'm saying? It happens also with a journalist of mine, they do investigation on this money laundering.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it turned out to be bad. And the institution where they work for repute him. You understand?
Yeah.
But because he's a friend of mine, we sit down and talk. What he told me is, he said there are big, well, I don't want to name them directly, but there are big institutions, big enterprises in Sierra Leone.
Pharmacy.
Well, I don't want to say pharmacy, because if I center all on pharmacy, we get supermarket, we get restaurant, we get other shops, we get business people, you understand?
Yeah.
But according to your findings, he find out, say, money laundering is more done in those institutions than even personal gain. You understand?
Yeah.
Like supermarkets them. You know, because of security reasons, he named some to me where I'm not going to name in public because of his safety and the safety of me and the safety of Magic Television. You understand? But he named supermarkets, he named big institutions in this country that are involved into money laundering. And it might be, I don't stand to be corrected, but according to him, it will, the even senior government officials are aware about this, and they are surviving out of it. Okay. You understand?
Yeah.
So, well, this is Mankind their own case. It is done. It is a special investigation done by some set of journalists.
Working
but
for
I would like
newspaper.
Yes, I would like the anti-corruption to try to put some eye into some of these petty things. You understand?
No, we don't call these petty things. You understand?
Well, why I refer to
if somebody they deal with mortal man life, pharmacy they deal with mortal man life, because if anything where they deal with your health and your life, they deal with you. Understand? If then they say that they sell, let me just say 30,000 per day, then the true, then they sell past 100,000. There's something else they under.
But that is what the journalists want to unearth.
You understand?
Say,
and let me also, most of them tramadol way with the police they chase na street now for eradicate. Then they pass through them pharmacies there.
Easy one because they have license.
Then they pass through them pharmacies
because
there.
They have license.
And let me tell you, if they sell tramadol now, trust me, they sell more than every other stock where you get in pharmacy during the day.
So what I want to do is I want to focus on the act. I don't have a focus on other activities because it is very obvious, it is very clear that drugs that come into this country, they are passed through the pharmacy board.
The pharmacy board. The
illegal one, then they have been caught numerous times. But from what I learned, from my own findings, I learned that 70 to 80% of the drugs that are coming into Sierra Leone is either associated by someone having a pharmacy or someone that knows about pharmacology,
Okay.
or someone that is medically inclined. They are at the forefront. I did a special investigation, private one, where I therefore come up with the findings very soon.
Okay.
Someone, a well professional, I'm not going to name a profession. She's in a day before pan the drug. Going out and coming in, buy them, sell them. You understand?
Yeah.
So you see some of these pharmacies, and God bless the government now don't come with a system where you get NRA receipt. Sorry, NRA receipt.
And but that receipt say you don't buy now at some big shops.
It is not reflective. Why I say not reflective? Because imagine now for Daybreak, although it's a personal investigation, but when they make like a 200,000 million, which is 200 million per week or per day. Then on another institution they make 30, which is 30 million.
So make I see if you don't buy a stock in a big pharmacy, if they don't treat you like I then treat me, then you gonna say NIA need for put maybe CCTV cameras for monitors the market.
Well, these are personal.
Because I don't then a shop. Somebody tell me say this thing at 200. If we get NRA receipt, if we don't give receipt, NRA receipt now 80.
Oh, yes, because according to
You
NRA,
understand?
because according to the Consumer Protection Agency, they have their fixed price.
Yes, and GST,
Which is being transferred and shared with NRA. And so they expect say at pepper should be sold at 4,000.
4,000. So at the end
NRA
of the
price.
day, they tax you by how you sell.
But how you sell?
So that makes them they bypass NRA now,
So
and they do it in
the thing is, I don't want for blame NRA, I don't want for blame government. The act where the pharmacy do is what I'm too concerned
the
about.
pharmacy board, the action we don't get for take, right?
What anti-corruption get for do? What the pharmacy
No,
board
I think
get
the
for do?
pharmacy board get more for do before anti-corruption can.
Oh, this is a matter of money laundering. So the anti-corruption needs for yeah.
So Fambo, that now always we go look at now we Daybreak newspaper. We dey take a short break. When we come, we go take the Concord Time newspaper and Edward Nyake to go analyze them for a better one.
Hosting them.
Welcome again, Fambo. Don't forget say still watch Magic Television and this time Magic newspaper review. Don't forget say you can send your comments on our Facebook page and the number where they see now you scream or WhatsApp we or call we and ask you question or make your own contribution towards the program. We still deal with Edward Nyake today for analyze for now. Proper one or we create say thorough one for people understand about waiting there at the newspapers. So we take the Concord Times newspaper for today. 29 vehicles disappear at Ministry of Health. And Jara too, they make this right up. So the Auditor General has raised serious concern over the management of government and donor fund vehicles at the Ministry of Health. After an audit revealed that 29 vehicles could not be properly accounted for, exposing major accountability gaps within the ministry. Let me just start first. 29. Look, if I please wait and analyze, not put vehicle, use motor car, so people go get them clear. So 29 motor car then don't lost. Ministry of Health. Let me not say they lost. Okay, 29 motor car then a Ministry of Health. Where the ministry not able to account to the Auditor General for.
Usai the motor car don't go.
And a motor car loss, so how much bike go don't loss?
Well, that is well according to the auditor.
So now motor car check. Now then a big money.
Yes.
So
well, on this issue,
okay. What do you think about the credibility of Ministry of Health?
Well, that I don't want to put her on a personal credibility, because if I have to put credibility, I would have to single out the minister and two deputy them. So it's not a matter.
This let's take it to the ministry.
Yes, it's not a matter. It's not a matter. It is not a matter of credibility.
Okay.
It is a matter of accountability and transparency.
Okay.
According to the ministry, they release when they pull. They say these vehicles are being used for program and officers.
Okay.
They don't give the vehicle to ministry workers them. But the Auditor General report say they're not convinced about that because no proper documentation has been done. This now from the Ministry of Health. But I will tell you that it happen at so many other ministries them, especially the bigger ministries. It happens a lot of time. Vehicle go on they go use them today. Tomorrow, as soon as donor funding comes with another one, that vehicle automatically becomes
And then vehicle
your personal property.
Not to old vehicle and a new vehicle and a 2024 vehicles. Then.
Yes, and they are tier over, so they call them.
They know they donate all motor car to Ministry
Well,
of
these
Health.
are new vehicles, and
They are
according
new
to the Auditor General's report, they say the vehicle the ministry pull a statement say these vehicles are being used for programs and for staffing. That means for among staffs we eligible for get motor car for make work easier for them.
Okay.
But the Auditor General report say they are not convinced because no proper documentation is being done.
Like this vehicle have been allocated to Abubakar.
Fine.
There must be a document.
So it is the role now for the Anti-Corruption Commission for look into this matter. It is very, very, very important. Why I say very important? Because this donor funding they are holding. We see one of the problems right now we face in Africa is we lack donor funding.
Okay.
Not all because of the interception of President Trump. Not that's not
Because
not,
they
that is
they
not
put
only
blame now.
no, that's not only blame that.
Okay.
But how we also they take care of some of these properties that has been funded and given to us. Imagine that particular institution. I forgot it's our sexual donor. The donor that we give the people.
Okay.
How would you think they will feel when they see some of these reports? Will they support again? Will they support?
And these are 29 vehicles, and we have 16 districts, which means almost every district supposed to get 2 vehicles.
Well,
if they are accounted for,
well, you see again take into cognizance the Ministry for Health is a very broad ministry.
I know.
Very, very broad, very, very that is why they have 2 ministers. You understand? And not to everything where they happen, just like we say earlier, this, not to everything where they happen, President Biogunu.
Yeah.
But that is why I started my statement with accountability and transparency. Dr. Austin Nembi is doing his best. He has Dr. Ramatulai, and I've forgotten the other person's name.
Okay.
They are doing their best, but yes, they are human beings. You have directors, you have medical officers. The ministry is very broad, not to everything.
Now let's just take Austin Dambi is the minister, okay, for the Ministry of Health. 29 vehicles then don't disappear. We're in a minister of the Ministry of Health. Waiting that go in just the layman terms. How we go see Dr. Dambi in that picture?
That is what I'm saying, Bakar. You see, Sierra, we are quick to judge and draw people inside certain pictures.
Because he is the
He is the head, fine. He is the head. I accept 100%. And he for take full responsibility for whatever that happens in the ministry.
Okay.
But if you have shared responsibility, that is what we lack in Sierra Leone. Shared responsibility. If na Bakar na for all this rubber from here to here, na Bakar for Ulam. And the one that will give Bakar the position, they expect Bakar for all the rubber with utmost seriousness and concern. We see the pandemics are coming. We get Corona, right? Dr. Austin Nembi had to fight with Corona.
Yeah.
He had to fight with this other one again, measles, Mpox. You understand?
Yeah.
So, and Dr. Austin Nembi is widely known in sense. He don't make himself available. What he say he does. I'm not praising him because that's a big blow on his side first.
Okay.
For let the Auditor General's report able for putting like that
29 vehicles.
against the ministry.
Yeah, okay.
And all what the statements you pull out, the Auditor General say they are not convinced.
They are not
because
convinced.
there is no factual documentation to that effect.
And then
But I don't want us to
government vehicles then.
yes, they are given for government
Even if
purposes.
driver they take they sign for that.
Well, not at all times. I know how
But
they do.
now so it's
Well,
supposed for be.
if a car is allocated to Bakar,
Yeah. When I come to work in the morning, I have to sign.
no. It is not
That's
done
how
that
it's
way.
supposed
It is
to
not well, it is not done that way.
Okay.
What also I want to follow focus here is Bakar, not only on the Ministry of Health losing 29 vehicles unexplained. You understand? Let's look into the activities also. This now Ministry of Health.
Yeah.
What about Ministry of Fisheries? Probably they are having also vehicles that are. But then they all they weaken the relationship with donor then. You understand? It a weaken because imagine how many thousands or millions of dollars that donor they don't spend for procure
And
29 vehicles for now.
Edward, la just solid. You know, I get problem with government vehicles and in fact all government machines them where they out here we work for government. You understand? It was Monday when the IG and other police them they clear that Ilcourt bypass bridge. You understand? Government bike then they will then go put under buffer then keep on no more. Then they use that the bike then they deploy. And that's all. If you go you building compound now, you will see government vehicles then park where it was Ebola where supply them vehicles then you understand? They park they all deploy for themselves.
Because
Sunday maybe not a single small problem he gets they abandon.
they're not gonna make them because they have already procured
the
for
bike
they're already procured for other one. Although no, they will
the
not send me one.
the TVS bikes them always governments give for the
Let me
ministry.
give you
all park na that
let
area
me
they
do
deploy.
something to your cognizance. 2007, when former President Kuma came to power,
Yeah.
the motorcar where the ministers then be the use. Till 2012, it was a different one.
Okay.
The old one them, nobody no account for any of them. I stand to be corrected. But all the vehicles that were acquired from former President Kuma to President Biyu, sorry, from former President Kaba to President Kuma, none were accountable for.
Okay.
The old ones. When President Kuma came, they had to procure new cars. How Emerson be called the motorcar there? No, it has a name we call them.
Okay.
Okay. Come up from there also. When Anes Kuma hand over power to President Julius Malabio, most of the cars were not accountable for. 99% of the cars
But in that
ministers were using
in that same
were not accountable for.
in that same context, we still say as a call result, people, police and other people we are going from ministers to ministers are collecting government vehicles.
I don't know about
That
that.
now before the handing over. In
I don't know about that.
Before the handing over.
I don't know about that.
I make a kind of knowledge of that. Yeah.
Well, I don't know
You
about that.
understand?
It's basically a news to me.
Okay.
What I want to say is, when President Biosef don't come, look at the vehicles these ministers are using.
So which means the same chain get for continue.
So I'm not there against the changes. What I'm against is the accountability.
Okay.
The vehicle they wanna be used before. What's why I don't go with them? Yes, it is fine for all enemies and get lucrative cars, at least for make the work easier for them.
So
but the old vehicles, what have you done with them?
So like
Is
you
there any accountability?
so like you suggest
No.
let there be a whole ministry or let's just say a ministry when they monitor all government property there.
Well, in Liberia, I read a little bit about Liberia.
Okay.
When they come out from President Tubman to President Tolbert, coming to Samuel Kayendo in regime. When Samuel Kayendo be in a power, Chastello, where Africa thinks is a very bad man.
Yeah.
Now he was the head for the General Service Agency. The General Service Agency, to tell you that white people are very constructive. They came with that system in Africa. Some countries buy them. Ghana buy them. Nigeria buy them. They talk about the General Service Agency. We are in all waiting government need. Just like how we get NPP, National Public Procurement Authority.
Yeah.
Got it. And Liberia by then gets the General Service Agency. Chancellor was the head. It was not liked. You know why in Anobileka?
No.
One, because of a tribe. Two, for anything where governments they go out, or for anything where new vehicle and the procure come, all the old vehicles. Now, instead they go meet you na your house. They pull on you. If they never give the new one, and give you all the time. So you see them be lessen the pressure for buy new vehicle because they all one and what they do with them? They take them, refurbish them very well. So they not be like it was not liked by most of the Crown people. The Crown is a tribe in Liberia. They not be too like because of that system.
Oh, okay.
So imagine if you're having similar system in Sierra Leone. You think say the minister that they neglect you?
But
They will not. But that's a bad image for the country.
It's not a matter of like as long as waiting for benefit the citizens of Sierra Leone benefit.
How Chancellor end up?
In court, probably in prison.
He was jailed. On anywhere on Twitter, that's a story for another day. I will share the story with you at the end of the
Okay.
program. But just to tell you that it is a big shame on Sierra Leone. For them, they get the minor things there. Don't go spending money, don't procure for now. Then all of a sudden the vehicle got missing into thin air. And I will tell you that it not happen only in the ministry of Austin Demby. It happens in so many other ministries.
Okay.
Where in one government official is entitled to 3 government vehicles.
Yeah. And which is not good.
And I want to go why they use.
Others are piling.
Other than so far for
Military and
transportation.
police then pass them big lift.
Well, I think
You
that
understand?
all praise to the military boss now. We don't get military town service.
Both force bosses, they are very good. Fable that are always saying we analyze Edward Ngaket way. Tell me about that topic. They will say 29 vehicles them say they don't disappear now the Ministry of Health. So the ministry not able to give proper, according to we analysts, the ministry not able to provide proper document for show say them motorcar they are na so person and so person we give. We will take we next topic we now One Reggae Nation Festival generates substantial revenue. One Nation Festival now I don't know if maybe you go able to tell we in the Civic Festival also one of the biggest of you understand?
But they are all government issues.
Yes,
but on different terms. The one is a reggae festival, the other one is a civic festival. And the civic festival is for
but one
to end the civic year.
One thing where they all get in common is that they all promote the tourists and other sectors.
And it's a government institution.
And
they are both governments. They are being procured by
fine.
government.
Let me say maybe you go tell us one because you've been present at both of them. You go tell us
yeah,
big
yeah. And at the bunk, I don't agree with that.
Take me through the reggae festival. Okay, you just tell me say you don't agree with the writer here.
Yes, saying
and
that
why? And why?
The phrase where you use the go again go for that particular
One
phrase.
Nation Reggae Festival generates substandard revenue.
Substandard revenue. How?
Underline.
Where the newspaper editor was he part of the planning committee? He was not.
Maybe he has done.
Was he part of the
Maybe
financial
he
committee?
don't do findings.
What about findings? All what we saw narrating Nabila Tunis and Ministry Kangi.
Okay.
200 and how many they gave to NRA? We are talking about 200,000 loans, which is million in all loans. And then they supported hurricane. I'm forgetting a particular hurricane that happened in Jamaica.
Okay.
Imagine Sierra Leone supported Jamaica. Yes.
Okay.
With a huge sum also. And then pay to NRA. And then keep the balance on the ministry in Kofa according to the minister.
Okay.
I don't know if that's true or if they are subject to confirmation. You understand? But one, this editor will write this particular article. Did he pay or by mistake it contributes positively to the One Reggae Festival?
So, because now tourism something and everybody.
I paid 300,000 loans.
Okay.
Because I want for showcase the reggae setting of Sierra Leone. The show be very good, even though at the end there are some skirmish will happen.
The stage
but
and other.
yes, that's a technical problem.
Yeah.
You understand? But they generate very huge sum of money. They did. I will tell you that. And what they give to government, it was agreed upon. You understand? And they have to pay these guys that they came with. Imagine for Paul Christopher Martins
From Jamaica.
from Jamaica. Do you know how much it takes? Queen Afrique, Sizzla Kalanji, and a lot other from different Caribbean countries. Countries that are billions miles away from Sierra Leone.
And one thing we then do is
We
not,
don't hear any skirmish about like how other show them can happen.
Yes.
Pass you hear the show promoter and the artist begin get small issue.
and one thing we
But we see
then,
say Nabila went on, he
One thing
paid
we then do-
everybody.
one thing we then do we allow so much bodies. I'm not being fortunate to attend the show, but one thing we then do we allow so much is that when they count them people, they make sure some certain people when they count, they work with the Sierra Leonean acts them. You
Yes.
understand?
Let me tell you something. I'll tell you something that will surprise you. Could you believe say when they come within 3 days they have to practice with the band.
Okay.
If what we
And as
some
a
of we,
long band.
yes, Sierra Leoneans.
Okay.
Some of we be there at the show. We be there see say when one artist come, we done for another one come, it will take time because they never change the band.
Change the band.
Because one band not go able to rehearse with all the
All
artists.
the
in
artists.
there. So what did the minister do? To tell you that she was well planned, she organized like 5-6 bands. Christopher Martin alone, when he came, before he came on stage, it took us something like 15 to 20 minutes for let the band know it's set up.
Waiting. Okay.
Do you think it's not 10,000 loans they use for that? You see,
And with all their spending, they still manage to give the government
200
money.
and I've forgotten the right figure.
You understand?
I've forgotten the right figure. 200.
I think it's 230,130 million.
Which is 200 million.
Million.
You see when they say
230
1,000, you see the money small.
230 million only.
All loans, million. Then from waiting and get, they have to generate it and say, okay, yeah, NRA.
NRA.
We don't contribute to the revenue. Then there's an hurricane, I've forgotten the hurricane's name, that is presently affecting the people of Jamaica. Imagine
And
Paul Sierra Leone supporting Jamaica.
now, this editor, just like what you say, I don't know what he's trying to bring out here, but he also stated that the I want to call it civic festival, the Warrior Nation, also give 767,100 millions they allocate them for the creation of the creative village.
Yes, I've forgotten about that. Yes, the creative village. 700 how much? Almost $1 billion.
Yes.
And then get $10,000, I think, to that hurricane waiting there.
Hurricane to relieve in Jamaica.
So how will you use such statements now? Say, what's the word again?
Then generate substandard revenue.
Substandard revenue.
So which means
you were talking.
which means
you,
the editor is not did not agree with the 230 million.
What if they never gave anything? You see.
Maybe
Sierra Leone
due to waiting due to the show, the amount of people that we see, the outcomes where this editor see, and the amount of money where people be they pay, they make something the editor.
I'm not going to say. Listen, firstly, the One Reggae Festival was not a one-day show.
Yeah.
I think it was for a week. But the last day, na be the day we were going to Radisson Blue,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I was there from around 10 o'clock.
And
I was there till 7 o'clock in the morning.
I think even Christopher Martins spent almost a week in a salon.
Yes.
And he has to be catered for, well catered for.
So you see, say some of these guys, they are fortunate to be editors in some of these newspapers. They will take their own personal something and carry it out.
And count on the public.
You understand? And me will be there at the show. I'm not going to deny say crowd no be there. But the kind of crowd now they expect say they for make 500 billion. It was not there. And amongst that crowd, you know how many man will not pay? It is usually say.
No, the people where they walk around the Ministry of Tourism, them partners them alone past 200 we get for grace the show.
The show.
And you would, guys, expect me as partner, we don't work for pay.
They tell me they will pay.
And you don't invite government officials. Them when are up to 100.
And they were all there. Ministers were there. The chief minister was there. A lot of them were there. Okay. Do you think if Nabila Tourist for don't raise that kind of revenue, the chief minister that I know is someone that is very, very picky about some of these things. Yeah. If we don't raise up, say no, this money is small. Yeah. But even though they are ministers, but you see, we don't get any backlash when you pull that money in. So imagine how many don't give out so normal. As subvention we can say for the issue. How many you don't give out so? 700 yeah, $10,000. You don't know how much. And also, how many for the village? Minus them profits. They have individuals they win a consultants. They win a they have to how would I put? They get for consult them and pay them for their service. Okay. So I don't agree with this Concord Times reporter or editor. I really don't agree.
Fambo na say we this thing can always bring to na Edward Nyake way because he not agree to everything. If something the way if he say he not agree with now he not agree no mean say you were the listing we you say for disagree no.
Yeah.
In there for analyze things to na level na get I'm sure it does tell na how much money then give to NRA, how much then give to the creation of the creative village, how much then give hurricane for the festival in Jamaica. All that are One Reggae Nation festival now then give them
and then get profits also.
You understand? And say you know go give also small single must left now you and for you go squeeze put some pockets.
Yeah, because you
understand.
You people get for appreciate so, that are not working for the ministry.
According to the analyst here, he say he not agree with this writer here.
No, at all. Okay. So tell the writer not even contribute to the One Reggae Fest. So not attend none of the shows.
Okay. So we next topic now see a man was sentenced into 12 months imprisonment for stealing a Samsung phone. You understand? 12 months, which are 1 year, right?
Yeah.
They sentenced somebody 1 year because he thief Samsung phone. Why you account with this? We don't get accusation then with government officials then money they lost. They say money they will they not account for, and evidence is them they come on. But we know the one day here is say this 100 million we lost evidence is don't come on this and not even account. So no one they see newspaper come and say, okay, this so person, they don't put her in jail because of that. You understand? And now, let me read something here. Emmanuel Thomas appeared before Magistrate Sao Mamako Kalon at Panemba Road Court number 3 in Freetown and was sentenced to 12 months imprisonment on one count charge, which is larceny. Contrary to Section 2 of the Larceny Act of 1916. Wow. According to the incident, on Monday, the 29th December 2025, along Mount Court, Freetown, a stolen a Samsung phone S21 Ultra valued at 21,000 millions, the property of Moses Kamara. The complainant Moses Kamara testified that the defendant took the phone without his consent, making him depressed and inconvenienced. Now, S21 Ultra, the person say it cost 21,000 leons when our old money 21 million old leons. You understand? Somebody go jail for 12 months.
It's a crime.
Another encourage person for thief. First, my first issue now with the magistrate court. In fact, the judiciary. We still deal with 1916 law. Enough to say the laws there, they need for change them,
Well,
or work on them for see how they match and with the day-to-day activities.
well, for that particular licensing law, I think they follow this because it make provision for both you, the defendant, and the complainant. You understand?
Okay.
So, you see, we are looking at the act as if it is a small law, but it's a criminal issue.
Okay.
And according to the law, when you do such an act, licensing, you are subjected to this, you are subjected to that. You understand? So, I don't want for going to the price of the phone, that is not my business. I don't want for going to the model of the phone, that is not my business. It is in the hands of the magistrate. We sit down, analyze by all due evidences, and sentence the person to 1 year or 12 months
12 months
imprisonment. And because probably the person pleaded guilty.
Okay.
You understand? It is different. Because as you say, you want for doing a scenario we are in, talking about our politicians when they can thief, we not can see. But I will tell you that the Anti-Corruption Commission has succeeded in prosecuting so many people.
Okay.
Some pay, some go to jail. You understand? Some pay, some can go to jail. But this is a criminal act.
For stolen.
According under the criminal law, it is licensing, and you are subject, depending on the gravity of the issue, you subject to jail or you subject to fine.
To fine. I think fining will be
That is
better.
why I said it is left to the discretion of the judge and the gravity of the matter.
Okay.
Then you go determine and say, okay, this go to jail, this go for fine. Probably during the act they cause the licensing, wounding take place. You don't know.
No,
And wounding is another offense on its own.
yeah, but I think that won't happen because now only one count charge and
That's
when
the
I last
discretion of
thief.
the judge. And I don't have any, I don't get too much jurisprudence for beginning question the judge in ruling.
You are still ask you this question. You not think say 1916, 1961 act we need for the government of Sierra Leone need for work on some of them?
If they are archaic, but the
Including
licensing
this
law,
licensing.
the licensing is not archaic.
Okay.
You know, I understand you want to go to something else. You understand? It doesn't mean say because the person is saying phone at 21 million. That is not to the business of the judge.
Okay.
You don't need for go in a shop and go ask the price of that particular phone.
Because that's the reason
The
why
owner-
I still ask you if you know if you say we need.
No, it's not archaic. It's
Okay.
not. It's not.
Okay.
Let us change the 1991 constitution first. If we want for change archaic laws,
Okay.
we make provision for supreme power to this person, to this person. You understand?
Okay.
They jail the person. I support the magistrates. Stealing is a crime.
It's a crime. And
So I will not condone it.
Okay.
So even if they get 30 years imprisonment, that is the discretion of the judge. And by gravity of the crime, the evidence that is before the court.
okay, Fambo. That's waiting Edward Ngake get for tell now. But the One Reggae, One Nation Reggae Festival, and also for Tiffy. Thief na a very bad thing.
And I don't condone it. So
Sometimes if now you the thief, you not gonna know. Or we then thief you, especially you Lajo, then you gonna see.
Yeah, so
if not a very bad.
so I will not
something.
condone even them again 2 years. He
Okay.
deserves what he gets.
Okay. So Fambulata always we watch at now the Concord Times newspaper. We dey take our last newspaper for today when the the Salon C-Maps newspaper. First Lady called to order. Now the biggest topic for this newspaper, and also Dr. Ibrahim Bangura. They left that topic there first. Let me take the
Yeah,
First
because
Lady.
today I don't want us to look into anything regarding Dr. Ibrahim Bangura because,
Okay.
as I tell you the last time, Ibrahim Bangura is engaging the media full force.
Full force. Okay, so First Lady called to order. Do you know the order how they call the First Lady into? Because
Well, that's
I
a
think
personal order.
that's go make everybody buy this newspaper. As you see,
That
First Lady called
That-
to
that
order.
is- that
everybody
is a
go and know the
personal
order
order
where they call the
because-
First Lady too.
the angle at which the newspaper is coming from is the issue between the First Lady and Honorable Musa Tarawale, who was
Okay.
then Minister of Works and now a member of the Sierra Leone People's Party,
Okay.
a flag bearer aspirant who wants to become the president of this wonderful republic. They had issues about a particular individual who I think is a thug.
Okay.
A thug. Let's put that into cognizance. Samora. His name is Samora.
Okay.
A thug. I think Samora is no longer in the good books of Honorable Musa Tarawale. And I think she's now, I don't know, I stand to be corrected, but she's now, I think, in operations with the First Lady.
He's now in operation with the First Lady. Yeah.
So Musa Tarawale, see, like I see, the First Lady, they undermine her, they do things to her, and that is above or beyond their political reach because they belong to the same political party. But I was really not expecting Honorable Musa Tarawale as a member of the All People's Congress. You are dealing with the leader of your party's wife. Let's take it. You see, at times, First Lady back, it can get overdoes the way it can do. But if you have an issue with her, put into cognizance two things. One, she's the First Lady, the wife of the President of the Republic, the fountain of honor, the Commander-in-Chief in WEF. You understand? Two, she's a woman. I was not expecting Honorable, no disrespect to him, I was not expecting him, as honorable as he is, for kind of social media and address that particular issue on social media. You know what it sends? It sends a signal that
Yes, people are not in one book.
they are not in order.
Okay. So
There was no need for it. He's an honorable man. This issue would have been treated.
a senior member of the SLPP.
This
An
issue,
eligible man to
this
the
issue should
First
have been.
Lady.
Yes, an eligible
Yes,
man. But
to
who
the
was,
First Lady.
who was the? You see, at times not the blame the first. Would have first put allegation against him.
No, what are they say? Now, senior member na the SLPP, and also big for the First Lady by age. You understand? So if things like that happen, I know the angles where they come from. We expect and say let's take them to party level, from party level.
They have the peace and reconciliation
Or
committee
or
under the SLPP.
Or you can even call them one to one and try for iron things out. Because we all know stay inside where the men speaking and you host for long, that you never just one day you picking get issue, that you never in grab you go tap to your neighbor and the neighbor they feel we all know, I mean, within that they can sense to you, you understand? But I say mature somebody, you forget that conscience, they say, okay, this like want to allow we know waiting at the problem.
You know they follow the clouds and say everybody's getting on the First Lady.
Yes.
If I forget on the First Lady.
Because he deal with the First Lady and he come at you, you feel saying at the First Lady pusher.
No, well,
And just like what you say, I think he should have done that.
yes, under the SLPP they have a peace and reconciliation committee.
Yes.
So, I was having a particular fellow video under me, but now he or she is with the First Lady. This and this then they happen between me and this fellow, between me and First Lady. Una look into this issue for me. But
If
probably he wants to gain some popularity. Let us say something himself don't
Or
get
maybe he did that and he not get what he wants.
and he not get someone because nobody not get the attention we deserve. That's what
Okay.
that was the issue left. The First Lady had to make a reply
So then
about
he,
the issue.
Then he get for
And
taking
everybody
the-
get for come up and we all get for understand the real point of the issue.
And taking the media, for me, it's not good for the SLPP. I don't know how you see it.
Well, the media is good if you engage the media positively.
No, both of them coming at the media, coming at
First, you see,
at each other.
yes, because how then they put
Do you think that is good for
they
the
say we were
SLPP?
all simple. all simple. If you, when are the complainants go on social media,
And now you know the big one also.
well, I know they put her into age this time around. If you, when are the complainant, you put her into social media, I, the defendant, also have to defend myself in the social
because
media.
if you keep
Because
quiet,
at the
quiet
space,
mean guilty.
well, so tell them the quiet also not mean guilty. But looking at the space where you use for transmit your message or you complain,
Okay.
it is wrong. Very wrong. I don't support that. I
And the
don't
first
support
lady in your video also come out, I think a day later, wherein I make people know now say the samurai in question be the work for Musa Traore.
Yes.
And tell I'm saying now because of him making Sabi samurai.
Now, Musa Traore make it, according to the first lady, Musa
And
Traore make it.
according to the first lady, say everything with samurai they do, in or out of the party, now Musa Traore they sponsor her.
Well, that will give us a question again. Who is this Samora fellow?
I think the samurai, I think now been journalist, something like that. Now, but a media person by then. Now we deal with politician, then I don't know waiting again. You understand? Because salo politics can catapult people into something else way you don't know. But first lady outline all inside and we are say Samura now because of Honorable Traore make inside be Samura. And everything with Samura they do now Honorable Traore they sponsor her. You understand? And that's a very big underline, which means if Musa been done, they do the same act to different people them, that first lady they tell you see Honorable would be the pusher for do it right. So you understand that point?
That is all not necessary.
And it's not good for the SLPP party.
It is not.
Especially from where to the both of them they aspire for the same position.
Well, the first lady has not declared.
From where to the yeah. According to I think the national constitution, then get 1 year to election they can still. So then maybe some of them they drag them foot first because then they enjoy the office.
You don't
You understand?
you just need for work on.
I think now only the main opposition can get that opportunity
Yeah, they
for
get
2
years. Yeah,
for,
we think 2 years.
But I think this is not good for the SLPP. It's not good for the SLPP leadership. Let all both STEM party there they learn for the adjust the issues then within themselves. If they're not able, then they can take them out.
I don't support the act for Musa Traore.
Okay.
Not that I support the act from the first lady, but if you...
She has to respond.
I just here for respond. Another for respond in a small space. The space where you use for transmit. I mean, they use for transmit.
Because everybody, you want to let all my read the story now. So
yes, even though, you know, the first lady at times people can complain about the way how we can respond to issues or articulate issues. But this one on Musa Traore, I 100% supported her.
Okay.
I support her. It was not only that make us not Musa Traore look at popularity because it all lost the popularity we get first.
Yeah, because
he was a member of the PNDC. He came to APC. And now SLP. So he won't forget the pop. And we say he gets a blogger that really push messages on social media platforms.
And Samurai in question is one of his blogger by then.
Yes, and but he's not popular again.
I don't know.
He's not popular. So probably he's looking also for popularity.
And I still say the same thing. Political party, especially the stakeholders, let them learn for the eye on the issues them inside them house. You understand? Well, let's see now. Trust me, I'm happy for the APC. We also what they are doing now, door to door with their stakeholders, ironing themselves out.
That's the best for them.
You understand?
Listen, the APC don't have any option.
That's not the best thing for them. And if because I understand the point where the first lady come from. You understand? If you want to let me complain, or you want to let me picking complain to me, it's not now. You pull it picking here.
No.
Make so. When we self can, I say I get for respond.
Yes.
But if you can't meet me, I'm like, hey, you picking us, so you do. If I make yourself now,
to be specific, both of you belong to a political party.
The same political party.
Una gets a committee where make provision for peace and reconciliation.
Yes.
Where you can go tender, you complain, and they look into the matter.
Okay.
But you never use any of this channel. Instead, he sat comfortably
and took to the media. Okay.
And deal with this in the media.
Okay.
I don't know if probably they had internal
fights.
No, what I mean, probably they don't talk with the issue internally. They're not able. But that doesn't preempt you for go turn the media.
If in Campa can people see it?
Well, I don't know if it don't reach to that level. It is between two members that belong to a political party. The committee is there. That is, they're always there for resolve issues. Why you not go there?
Fumble,
I don't support Musa Traore. If Musa Traore wants to get popularity, let him find another way.
Another way, okay. No catch by me faith says Cardinero.
I will not use the words of Cardinal
No
because
catch by me faith.
you don't.
Okay.
Now one person me self king me his avisions about.
Okay, Fambul, that's always in Edward Ngake to get for tell we for today edition of the newspaper review. And so say we meet tomorrow again. Me don't be Abubakar Sidi Kamara and we analyst don't be Edward Ngake to same time tomorrow for the last edition of the newspaper review. Would they say tata?